guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. Up 1,837 today on 3 trades. Let's dive right in. So my first trade was a quick scalp on MRNA. I called it out this morning and I was kind of waiting for it to break yesterday's close. There wasn't really the clearest of entries on it, but I said if it breaks yesterday's close, I'll go short. Well, I was kind of late. It came down to, so 61.53 was kind of where I was looking at. Came down, but it bounced back up, and as it bounced back up, I got short 29.296, let's say, with the other decimal. And it came down here, and I closed it out at 942 at 16.99, so literally at 99. And the reason was I'd never really traded MRNA properly before, and I wanted to make sure I was going to get my money out of it. I'd 2,000 shares on it, and so I took about $600 odd on that, and that was fine. And then it kind of went up and did this and kept going. MRNA has gone long now. My second trade was in ROKU at 49. I went short here, 949. No, was it short? Yes. Yeah, in here. Okay. So Roku 949. So this was an unfortunate move as well. So what happened with Roku? Here's your big pig candle, big pig coming down here. And then I kind of tinkered over here a bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get in off the VWAP. So I got short there 110.05, which was kind of off the VWAP. And it came down, and it was really slow. I sold 1,000 shares at 77 cents and sold the rest at 67. And look, it did bounce. So I was right to make money out of it, I suppose. Yeah, and I did. And then I was going to go long on this, but then I Roku. But because of that disappointing kind of, and the volume was very low. So at this stage, there was only about 600,000 shares in Roku, and we were like 20 minutes into the day. So I said, nah, I'm out. So I went over to Beyond. So I took a trade on Beyond. Where did we go with Beyond? 957. So yeah, that was a good thing. So here we go. Long in here. It was actually here. I think it was. What was my price? 136.07. Actually, it wasn't. It was 135.982. Okay. So 135.982. So what happened was I was kind of going long 136, and I pressed it, and it just got me in at 98. And it doesn't matter. And I used my 50-cent profit stop button, cashed out $755. That was great. So it just went straight up. Boom. That was it. 50 cent easy. It actually went up like $1, and it actually went up like $3. So what I'm doing this week for my trading is I'm going to start using 50-cent profit stops instead of partials at 50 cents. Now I didn't do it today with MRNA didn't make it, and Roku I was kind of in low, and the big pig candle kind of took most of it. But I'm going to look to get 50 cent all out. I want to see what it'll do to my P&L, and if I can, and plus the stress of not being in a trade that long. I've just been in a trade where it pulls back, and my worst trade, and it happened with Roku, is it goes down a little bit, it tinkers around, I don't get to 50 cent, I take a partial, then it comes back down and it's at the 50 cent, and I'm like, oh, what did I do that for? And then I'm looking at the 500 shares left, and it goes down to like 75 cent, and it pulls all the way back to zero, and I'm left with like $300. What a miserable, and like 15 minutes. What a miserable trade. I don't want to be in those situations. So now what I'm looking for is straight 50 cent all out. And if it's like 44 cent, I'll be all out as well. I'm anxious to see what it'll do to my P&L. But I'm also kind of curious in the sense that I might win slightly more. So my wins might go up, which will greatly affect my P&L in that direction as well. Even if it's only $200 rather than losing $700, that has to be a good thing. Anyways, guys, that's basically it. Up 1837. Good start to the week. Bank holiday Monday here in Ireland. I'm going to go celebrate by, I don't know, cleaning the house or doing something. Back at it tomorrow anyways, guys. And we have a course in development at the moment. Basically, the course is everything you need to know. I know this sounds familiar. Everyone says it. But everything you need to know from zero experience all the way to trading successfully using TrendSpotter. It includes the broker, the charts, to set up the charts, how the indicator works, terms you should know, how to buy, how to sell, how to short, all that kind of stuff. And included in the course will be obviously a subscription to the chat room, where users will be able to trade alongside me and other successful traders in there. And yeah, I think it'll work out. It's basically, I've distilled all the knowledge from the top 3 traders that I followed, and that's basically in my head now as a trader and how I trade. And now I want to pass that on to people, because I know a lot of people follow other traders online and they can't keep up with them and they don't know what's going on. I aim to put an end to that. This is a science. It's not an art, okay? It really is a science. If algos can do it, they're not artists, okay? If algorithms can do it, it's all science. So you can get it, you can nail it, you can make money, and I'm going to show you how. But more on that later. We're a small bit away yet. We're just doing videos for it. As always, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more info, and if you require a trial of TrendSpotter, click the link in the description. Talk to you in the next one.